some plastic burning. It's burning. It's fantastic. Exactly. So we have to make sure that everything is burned. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's underscore Ginto back again to the roots of today. Fantastic wherever you are. Welcome to this vlog of today. It's going to be very exciting and very fantastic for today. And I'm here to make sure that I'm doing some thorough cleanness. I have my, and this one here. So we have some miscellaneous challenges. Look at there. We have some miscellaneous challenges. We have to make sure that the river YouTube is starting to be cleaned with an immediate effect because of unconditional circumstances we might be facing as a challenge. And it's now becoming a rainy season. As the river YouTube now, you can even see, you can even check water. It's very, very minimal. So, and to make sure that everything is so fantastic whenever it rains, so as we be so secure and no more chaos again. And to this position, want to make sure that things are fantastic. So here we have some dirtiness here. We have shoes, we have everything. Everything. Usafi.
Ndio kukuloga.
Au unataka kwa kuoga?
Ndio kukuloga.
Kwa kamera. Samaki? Bado. Msi ni catfish. Humu ni catfish. Eh. Eh. Nini? Samaki. Uniletea hapo masagara ya kuchoma. Yako hapo hivi. Hapa hivi.
Kuogelea.
Unataka sehemu ya kuogelea?
Ndio hivyo fanya.
Hapana. Mpaka maji yao yanakimbia kabisa kwenda chini. Sema kuogelea si hapa.
Sasa hapo kuogelea.
Sasa unataka ni chini. Utapa moto. Haya masagara yako.
Sasa ni karatasi.
Si uko na kiberiti? Yeah. Sasa niweke hizo makuni. Hizi vijiti hizi. Sasa usingeweka matawi mengi.
Sasa matawi mengi na masarare yako na matawi.
Si ungechuna chuna.
Mabichi ya.
is a tree log that's just bulked here with water, and it's now bringing some of the chaos. You know, whenever the river is not going straight, it means that whenever it has some meanders, that's when now we have such kind of a challenge, where now we have some flooding. Whenever water comes in excess, it now comes and hits here, so it has to cover the large space, and this is what is bringing such kind of the chaos. You can then check up to this position. It's a collapsing day today, so for us to make sure that we are minimizing such kind of the arm, we have to make sure that the river is straightforward and water is flowing. So from the upper area, you can even check how now straight water is coming and in a high force, so it will not clog much, so as it will pave way, and all such kind of the logs that are making sure that water is with standard at one position, or stagnating water. As you can check onto this position, water is stagnant, so water is coming from that area. You can even check how it's there flowing. So it comes to this position, then it finds such kind of a clog, and it doesn't have much force to apply, so it comes to this end. As you can see, water is just flowing to that section, so it now drives it back to this position as it can turn. So that's why you can even see water comes from that far end in a straightforward way, then it comes and hit this wall here, then it comes back to this wall. So this is what is bringing some chaos. As you can see, this is where water passes through and goes down there. So we have much of the pollution, as you can even check at this position how much pollution we have to this position. You can even check. So water brings much of the litters and dump it onto where it can just be stuck. As you can see, this tree log that is here sticks much of the stuffs onto this position. So making sure that I'm driving it off from this position, as now whenever it rains, we are going to have much rain right now, and so as it can reduce much temptations of the river from expanding, and also we talk about from collapsing much, which has been happening unto this season. So it has been courtesy of RNM, exactly, RNM, wherever you are. Thank you very much from the US, and you really support. So as we can just make sure that we are strengthening our powers, and much of the YouTubers are going to be giving them this kind of the information, so as we can deal with this river YouTube, because it serves much of the people and it helps very many people in livelihoods, in terms of cattle, cows drinking some water, which is the kettles, and also we talk about for the home consumption, we have the irrigations, and also people might be taking and getting the bath because of the home and something else like that. So whenever we just make sure that it's more clean, it's gonna be very secure for everyone even to come and rejoice, because right now you can even see how the river now, it's now operating, how it's now okay from the top, as I am just making sure that everything is so fantastic. For the litters that can be burnt, I have a fire there, and it's like a bonfire that I'm just using, so as I can burn all the stuffs that maybe are plastic or the polythenes, as they can just have their them burned onto that position. So it's a continuous work. I want to finish this one here, then I rest, because even tomorrow gonna be another day, and from this video it's gonna be advertising to much of the YouTubers who are just around, as they can just chip in, so as we can do the cleanness of the river YouTube and restore the nature. This is restoring the nature of what we have onto this position. So let's keep on driving. Things are coming more lit from this position. some plastic burning. It's burning. It's fantastic. Exactly. So we have to make sure that everything is burned. Oh, we have some. Guys, whenever we burn even alongside the river, it means that we are kicking off all the talk about like snakes, maybe they are just there, so all such kind of the harmful animals, we are taking them off, as we are making sure that the river now is muchly appreciated, because this tree log that is here, it will just make sure that it's burning until it's just complete, because you know it's dry already, and this is what it's just here. So I'm burning all the litters that were just onto this position. We have some of them onto this position already, and I want to be making sure that I'm bringing here fire so as it can fire everything. Look at where even water is passing, guys. Look at from where water is and where it's coming to. So this is water that's bringing such kind of the litters here and destroying the environment. Fantastic. Right, the plastic bags and bottles are now much into this position. So this is what is tampering with the environment. Wow. So fire will continue burning into this position until all the litters are burnt completely. The smoke is so choking. Look at even how I'm sweating, guys. I'm really sweating here. Wow. Exactly. Everything's so fantastic, guys. For today, guys, I want to say that it's gonna be ending into this position, as I'm advertising too much of the YouTubers to come and join me, as we can make sure that the river YouTube is cleaned once and for all. So this is how the nature will have to look like. Make sure that the environment is so clean. I have my Bluetooth radio here. Fantastic. So the river now looks very clean. I have this fire here. I have to make sure that it's firing. Exactly. Wow. So guys, this is an end of the river YouTube right now, and I'll have a little bit of a moment to pause a little bit. Then tomorrow I'll be continuing downwards. Now I've started from my pathway, and maybe I'll go up, or I'll just go down. From tomorrow's edition, from the people who are just watching, can just tell me which is necessary, up or down. So as I've just started with the middle chest, and the people who might be joining me maybe tomorrow, we shall do the necessary. And this is how things are going to be moving from here, helter skelter. Keep it locked. I'm having much more aligned for you. Now the river YouTube is very, very clean. You can check it. Now you can even see up to the ground. Fantastic. Now water is even becoming so cleaner from this position, guys. Look at the ground. The ground is here. Fantastic. the tree log now, it's complete. So it will just burn here for some hours, then water will go off, because now it will have reached the end. So the fire is firing here. Fantastic. Exactly. So this is gonna be happening. You can even check how this area looks like. So detoxified, and it looks so creamy like, making a hint that this area, it's interfered. They talk about much people are talking about it's of the decaying plants that maybe fallen, like the fallen leaves from here. Whenever they just spot here, it have the decaying. So maybe that is the effect, and we're gonna just talk about we have to control and make sure that even this river is trimmed, this kind of the leaves from this position, and everything gonna be very fantastic. Even right now, you can check here. We have the litters like these ones here. By the way, they're the ones that are rolling. Look at how the ground looks like. So it means that maybe they're the ones that are kind of the yellowish, creamy-like structure that is forcing onto this kind of the area. And also this kind of the creamy-like also do happen to be in a swampy area, because I don't know why it has to happen like this, but you can even see how water is coming out from every position. So it's maybe the upper side, it's called a swampy area. Now water is protruding downwards, and this is where it's just getting out through. These are the seepages or the spores that are bringing such kind of water out. So it looks like this area, it's so warm, and look at the trees. This is where the small kids came and got some of the catfish, and I think they did much of the work. So I have to make sure that all the places are kept clean, as hygiene is and sanitation are uplifted much as we get forward onto this position. Awesome. Oh, my radio is falling down, guys. This is what is happening right now here, and we are making sure that everything is put in consideration. Keep it watching, keep it in, so as we can be updating you more much about what is happening. But I've sweated. It needs much of courage, because inside there you have to get me. Look at how I'm just wearing. So you have to be in such kind of the wear, and you can just get there because of the security purposes, as you can just know about the river, how it's just being. So it will be whenever you go there and prepared, and also wearing such kind of the gears that are protective. It might here in Kenya talk about kitakuramba. In English it means that it's gonna deal with you simultaneously and perpendicularly per unit time. So kitakuramba. Fantastic, guys, and this is gonna be how the things are running outside here. And I've talked about we're gonna be having much of the people or the YouTubers who will be volunteering to make sure that the river YouTube is swept and make sure that it's clean. Sanitation is always in front as we make things run very meticulously. I know we have much miscellaneous challenges like the sewage getting into the water because of maybe we have much of the people who have big houses. Maybe they don't have some septic tank. Maybe they have filter tanks that filter some water, but whatever water is coming from those filter septic tanks, it means that it's the sewage already, so it's being dumped onto it's delivered onto the river, and it's bringing some miscellaneous effect onto maybe human. Maybe it will not affect us by now, but tomorrow but one will go to the hospital and be told, okay, you drank water which is not safe, or your skin is maybe pale. You talk about something like that, it has some spores, so it is already damaged, so you'll be told that maybe water you are just using, it's not safe. So that's why you have to make sure that this kind of the river is maintained, as people depend on it much. Even me, I'm just alongside, because I have my fish ponds here. It means that I'll be using this water. Sometimes I go in and I wash my head and my face because of maybe the sweat, and sometimes I rush sometimes you can find people coming and relaxing here, because water is more useful into human body in and out, because it's cooling. It has a cooling agent outside the body, exactly, and also it's a smoothing agent. Whenever you just apply some of water into your body, maybe it's cold, like the river one that's just flowing, it means that it will relax you. You have to relax, the body relax now. If you had made much of the work, your body relax a little bit, and this is what we have to embrace, that everything is the ecosystem that needs things to be more sanitized and more clean, so as we can apply every other things coming out from this segment. Keep it watching, things are coming lined up for you. Keep it wagon, keep it coming. Guys, much respect for you watching the video until this end, and I want to be thanking you very much for your support and also rectifying where the mistakes gonna be, and we're gonna be strengthening all the pathways and make sure that we are moving forward as a team. Keep it wagon, keep it in as other things are coming. And I'm just going for the burial ceremony because today they are going for the morgue to bring the body out. As I talked about, a 17-year-old girl died into this area, as we are just neighbors here, and it's now going for it's called how is it called, it's like a going to bring the body home. So that's what I want to communicate. So tomorrow gonna be the burial ceremony, as I have to make sure that everything gets very smart, and this video comes to you very direct, as even to that kind of funeral we are just using the river YouTube water, as there's no borehole that's just, or there's no well that's created onto the upper side, as they depend on the river YouTube. That's why I always make some sanitations to make sure that everyone is secure and everything is very fantastic coming out from this segment. Keep it watching, all the people from all the continents in the world, Tobago, and all the people who are just supporting the channel to grow and make sure that they are supporting in terms of finance and everything. Thank you very much for your support, as God will bless you abundantly. This is an end coming to a conclusion of this video, making sure that everything gonna be coming to you very, very passionate and in a respective way, the way you talk it to be. All the cheers today goes to RNM. Thank you very much. And also Amesia, as she's the one supporting such kind of a garden to undergo for the elderly, to make sure that we plant there some green, all the collards that will support the elderly. So everything gonna be very fantastic. Your courtesy is improving, as we are making sure that everything is health-skelter. For the sanitation property and for the sanitation people, thank you very much for putting the hazards and making sure that everything is coming to you direct forward from this segment. Keep it watching. Everything is very, very elaborated onto this channel. Keep it coming. This is the end, and this is the end.